But it's usually those light winds that allow that colder, denser air to kind of mix down towards the surface. That's why frost advisories in place throughout much of northeast Colorado, as well as the San Luis Valley. This is a powerful storm, the equivalent in terms of barometric pressure of a Category 3 hurricane. I mean, just an immensely powerful storm.
Algunos aguaceros, pero es el viernes y el sábado cuando vemos más tormentas, más lluvia.
We tend to get these kind of narrow bands of really intense heavy rainfall, and that's what we saw specifically here into southern parts of Sarasota County as well as into kind of Manatee, northern Charlotte County. A bit more rain yet to go. It'll be mainly into southeast Colorado where we could see some rain, heavy at times, occasional rumble of thunder possible, especially into Baca and Prowers counties here into southeast Colorado. It would not surprise me at all if downtown got maybe an inch of snow and then the airport got 6 or more inches worth of snowfall. So very tight gradient, tough forecast, but that's what I'm thinking right now. Well, we've officially got about 7 hours until we officially go from summer to fall, but it looks like Mother Nature got a little bit of a head start on that with all that beneficial rain we've seen across Colorado. Take a look at these rainfall totals now here in Denver. We picked up about 0.2 of an inch of rain from our most recent storm system. I know it's raining a little bit right now, may add a bit more to that, but we're about an inch of rain so far this September. That's about where we should be. And still cloudy and cool today, maybe a few showers for the next hour or two, but those showers will be mainly south of Denver, and it's dry weather and Chamber of Commerce weather that returns for your day tomorrow. It's going to be sunny and 80 for really the next week after today. Meantime, still got to get through today, and with that, we do have a flood watch for southwestern Colorado that goes until midnight tonight. Got a lot of saturated ground there already. Could see some more showers and in some localized cases, some downpours and some storms that could put down a quick inch of rain on top of what's already fallen. So still seeing some showers. Most of this is pretty light to moderate stuff here into the Wet Mountains as well as west into the West Elks. Here in Denver, though, some light rain. We're talking a few raindrops in the windshield. That is pretty much it that we're seeing right now here in Denver. All that moves its way off to the east. And by the time we get to about 5, 6 o'clock this evening, we're looking at mostly sunny skies working their way on in from the west. Far southern Colorado, south of Highway 50, looking at some of those leftover showers over the next few hours, and that will be pretty much it. Additional rainfall, again, not too much more yet to go here statewide. It will stay dry for most of us for the rest of today, and once we get past today, as I mentioned, it's going to stay dry for the foreseeable future. Temperatures, that's the other big story. 53 for us here in Denver. It is a great day to 9 News and chill, I guess. Eastern Plains, 40s and 50s for us, 50s and 60s on up into the mountains, depending on where you're getting sunshine or not right now. So for today here in Denver, mid-60s for us. Isolated showers and storms, as I mentioned, better chance the further south you go in the state for those showers and storms. Here in Denver, it's really the next hour or two, so if you're heading to the Rockies game, it should really dry on up by the time we get to first pitch. Forecast highs for today, a lot of 60s and 70s for us statewide. Here in Denver, that is assuming we get sunshine. I'm a little iffy on that, but if we get sunshine, we'll get into the mid-60s. If not, we're going to stay in the mid-50s for our highs for today. Tomorrow, though, I'm a lot more confident in this. We'll get up to right around 80 degrees, sunny skies for us, absolutely beautiful weather, a little breezy for us, especially north of Denver, but for the most part, it is just straight up Chamber of Commerce weather. Great day shaping on up for us for your day tomorrow. Temperatures again right around 80 degrees. And speaking of temperatures right around 80 degrees, it pretty much stays that way for the next 7 days. A whole lot of sunshine. Again, those temperatures right around 80. And that means if you're heading out to do some of that leaf peeping this weekend, take a look at that fall foliage forecast. Just updated this for you. Looks like we'll be peak into the central and northern mountains both this weekend and next weekend. So again, it looks absolutely beautiful for not only the next 7 days, but also for that leaf peeping. We'll be right back.
Alrighty, well, I don't think anybody out there is complaining about the slightly cooler weather.
I don't think so,
yeah.
But obviously weather is subjective,
yeah.
And everybody has an opinion on everything. So
of course they do, right?
Yeah, I'm guessing that somebody out there probably doesn't love this cloudy weather. I love it myself.
Yeah.
You do too, right? We were just talking about this.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm ready. It's at this time of the summer. I'm like ready. Let's bring on the flannel. Let's bring on, the hot cocoa. But it's still going to be hot.
Yeah,
right?
Not quite yet, as you mentioned earlier on. It's a bit of a false fall today. Though in the mountains, by the way, Telluride, Buena Vista, it's been in the mid-50s there all day long. Again, that's a bit of a false fall. But here in Denver, I wouldn't call it a taste of fall. It's still in the mid-80s for our day today. But that cloud cover probably giving it a bit of a fall-ish feel, I think is a safe way to put it. Yeah, I think ish is the way to put it, but it certainly feels probably pretty nice out there. Storms this afternoon, though. I think in town we're going to probably stay dry here in Denver. Best chance will be along and south of I-70 for those showers and storms. Again, a bit cooler today, but we can head back to your regularly scheduled warmer and drier weather. Do have some showers and storms that are flaring on up into the mountains. In fact, do have a flood advisory for parts of the Cameron Peak burn scar. Then you get into southwestern Colorado. It's been cool, it's been gray, and it has certainly been fall-like out in this part of the state all day long. Denver area clouds for us, and those will give way to some showers and storms. Best chance for those will be along and south of I-70. So, taking a look here at the future radar about 2 o'clock this afternoon, notice all that heavy rain around the San Luis Valley on north through the Collegiate Peaks and on west here through the West Elk Mountains. So that would be, again, Crested Butte, Salida, Pagosa Springs, where it's just going to be pouring this afternoon. And then that rain pushes east by tonight. Those shower and storms mainly along south of I-70, but maybe a bit of a more concentration south of Highway 50. So that'd be Lamar, as well as down here through Springfield, Baca County, where you have that best chance for seeing those showers and storms for this evening. Then we'll start off with some sunny skies for your Saturday morning. Closer look in here at the Front Range. Maybe you got a happy hour, something outside here that you're planning around for this afternoon. Let's take a closer look in here. 1 o'clock, some showers for us in the foothills, but you look at Denver, we're mainly dry. Best chance will be from about kind of C470 on south. Centennial, Lone Tree, Parker, Highlands Ranch on south. That's where you got the best chance at a shower or a storm this afternoon. In town, my guess is we probably stay dry here in Denver. Maybe a few raindrops in the windshield, that kind of thing. Big, dark, stormy clouds. Looks really ominous. Looks like it's about to storm, and then we end up with a few of those raindrops. That kind of thing for us here in Denver for today. Kind of similar to yesterday, but I think we mainly end up dry in town is the long story short. Current temperatures 70s and 80s on the eastern plains. Look at that, Lamar near 90. That's why you're going to see some storms out there. And then Leadville at 55, Gunnison at 59. Very, very cool on up into the mountains. So for today, mid-80s for us here in Denver. Best chance for those showers and storms will be south of town. 80s, low 90s, eastern plains. And there's that fall-like feel on up into the mountains with those 50s and 60s on up into the mountains. Some pumpkin spice weather, no doubt about that, as you get into southern Colorado. Tomorrow, near 90 for us here in Denver. It's partly sunny, it is warm, it is dry. So, of course, for that Bronco game, keeping that firmly in mind as well. Temperatures upper 80s, low 90s for us across most of the metro area. So Broomfield 88, 90 Brighton, 91 Platteville. And those showers and storms, pretty hit or miss for our day tomorrow. It's going to be just, again, a handful of those around. But one thing to keep in mind is that for the, in fact, going back to this, the burn scars, this is one thing to keep in mind. Know where the burn scars are, especially for today, tonight. There is an elevated threat for flash flooding into the burn scars. Then it looks a bit more limited for the upcoming weekend. So next 7 days, yeah, we got a lot of warmth and also some isolated shower and storms, but it's mainly dry, especially here as we get into next week. Again, hit or miss showers and storms for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. Dry and warm for the weekend ahead, and then regularly scheduled weather. This is mid-80s for the end of August. This is typical for this time of year. So overall, pretty decent 7-day forecast ahead. We'll be right back.